Welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to distress terracotta pots. It's really simple, and one of, since I've started with the plant journey, I have all these ceramic pots and, glazed pots, but really for most plants, they love the terracotta pots because the terracotta, it wicks out water, and so it allows plants to not hold moisture, and they're really good for plants. So if you don't like the color of terracotta and you want to, like with my house, everything is creams and grays and whites. So Knox wants to make an appearance. So what I do is I stayed up till 3 this morning changing the pots to a distressed gray, and I used chalk paint. So I'm just going to show you how I do it, and let me start with what you'll need. I just, Knox, sit, you're wagging your tail and you're making lots of extra noises. So sit. He won't listen. Okay, so I have chalk paint, and it's probably 8 years old, 9 years old, and it had some rust spots at the top, but it's still good. If it can last on your furniture for years, why can't it last in the can? So this is the Annie Sloan chalk paint in Paris Gray, and I won't show you the inside because it looks kind of sketch around the, okay, I'll just show you. But I just took a plastic spoon to get it out onto a paper plate, just like that, and I'm gonna mix it with white paint to make the gray less gray and more white. And so I'm gonna mix it. I'll show you how much I put in there, and then you'll need you can even use plastic cups for your paintbrush. I soaked these overnight. This is a good brush that I got at Michael's for 50% off, and it's the level 3 Artist Loft Bright number 10. It doesn't matter what paintbrushes you use, honestly. But then I just used some older paintbrushes. This was like in a kit for $5. And so you can use that, and then you don't have to use this. I do not have this on this pot or this pot, but I did use it on the bottom of this one. So this is a gloss varnish that you can use. And it makes it just shiny, like it puts kind of like a gloss finish on it. So, and I didn't paint the bottom because who's gonna see that anyway? But you can keep either a matte finish and not use the varnish, or you can keep it matte, which I think I'm gonna keep most of mine matte. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do this. It's super easy, super quick, and you'll be surprised at what you can do. So thank you for watching. Let's get started. Okay, so you'll also need one of these big brushes. I just found one from my utility room. So we'll use that in a bit. I take the white paint, and I'm gonna mix it with the gray paint. So I literally just squeeze it out. A huge dollop. Like that. And then I'm gonna take my green brush, and I'm gonna mix it together. It's okay if it has water in it. In fact, I dip it in water sometimes when I'm painting to move it along faster. So I'm gonna mix this together. It doesn't matter how much white. If you wanted to keep it gray, you could. But I like for it to be a very light color. Okay, so then I'm just going to take it, and looks like this pot has a little soil on it. So I've started painting it, but I'll just show you on a blank side. I just go around the pot. And also I have the pot on a 4-inch saucer so that I can rotate it easily. You don't want to do one the same size because then it will fit inside of it and you want to be able to get to the bottom part. So you're just going to paint the entire thing this color or any color that you want. And chalk paint is really good because it adheres better than like an acrylic paint would. And you want to make sure that you get, like at the end I'll go around the rim, like underneath it, because I'm sorry about my bracelet. Because sometimes the parts that you can't see, they don't get painted. And it dries really fast. So that is a plus. I mean, it'll dry within a few minutes so that you can go ahead and start your distressing. I don't paint on the inside part. Like, I'll do just around the top of the rim, but I'm scared that it will interact with like the soil or hurt the plant. So I don't ever go on the inside to paint the full pot. And I want the terracotta to be able to breathe and do what it does, you know, with the water wicking. And I'm not sure if the paint will, because I overanalyze, I think about these things. And I don't want the paint to interact. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up. This is really not something that you have to watch. So I'm gonna finish painting this, the solid chalk paint mixed with the white paint, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the next step, I'm gonna press into the words that are engraved on the pot to get rid of the orange. Okay, so when you have it painted, it's okay if you have like a few spots that, you know, are still showing. You can always go back in, but the fun part is adding the black. I could use a different plate. Okay, so I take black and just put it on the plate, and then I'm gonna grab this brush and I'm just gonna push it in a few places, and then I'm just gonna poke it around first, and then you're gonna have to work a little fast, but do it in small sections. Don't try to do it all at once. And then also I should have done this before, but you're gonna need some white paint again. Just put some on a plate. And then I'm gonna go in with, there's two ways, okay? I hate to complicate things, but this brush, I'm gonna take the white, and you can either go right over the black with the white, like this, and then it creates like a striation, I don't know if that's the right word, but it creates little specks. And the more you blend, the better it will be. And I just go in one direction. Okay, so you can make it however you want it, like that, or you can smudge. So why would you smudge it? Because when the paint is wet, it's going to mix more with the brush. So this will be just kind of blending it in more instead of pushing around that black paint. So I'm just going back and forth in fast motions and mixing in that black paint, just like that. And if you see you've done it too much, then you can just go back over it with white. And I kind of like the way it looks right now, but if you just wanted to add some white in for a variation of color, the white is going to mix anyways with the black paint. But if you smudge it with the paper towel first, then it's just going to blend in that area. So like on the camera, I'm seeing this spot right here is too white. So you can go back in and push more black paint through it. And then you can either start with your white paint while it's wet and it's going to mix those black strokes, or you can smudge the paint to make it. You could even leave it like that if you wanted. But I like for mine to be kind of like in lines. And you can do any pattern. So if you wanted to do some of the strokes, I just like it to be kind of an organized distress. So you can do that all the way around and just play around with it. Have fun with it. And when you're done, you can either put the gloss varnish on it. And then I always do the little, whatever those things are called, the plant holders, oh my gosh, the trays, the base. Where's my words? Okay, so I just do the straight lines, and I'll do this all the way around the pot, and then I'll leave it matte. And you can also just blend it in more with that brush. And don't forget to get the rim. You can distress that too. Kind of cute. This was the finished product of my mother of thousands. And see, I didn't paint all the inside, so I may take this out and do that so it's more presentable, but you get the idea. So I just wanted to share with you how to distress flower pots. It's simple and it can be really inexpensive if you use paper plates and plastic cups. Plastic, I know I'm gonna hear about that, but I repurpose them. I will use that cup over and over and over, so don't come at me. All right. Thank you for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. My next video, I'm going to share with you my baby that I got for my birthday, but I wanted to share this with you first. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll do a giveaway. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you.